Hello, everybody. Good evening to Collective Consciousness, your fortnightly edition here on Spiritual Psychics TV with me, your host, Bill Hughes, and we are streaming live to you via YouTube. Thank you so much, everybody, for taking the next hour and a half of your time to be here with myself and my lovely guest here this evening. And a very, very warm welcome to you all. I can see that I've got lots of our regulars who are already popping their hellos up. So hi there, guys. I'll get to you in just one moment. And a very, very warm welcome to all of you new viewers to Spiritual Psychics TV. For those of you that haven't seen Collective Consciousness before, this is a show that's purely dedicated to mediumship demonstration, and I have the great pleasure and fortune every fortnight to introduce a new medium or reader to Spiritual Psychics TV. So how lucky am I to have that opportunity to do so? I've got a wonderful guest medium with me here this evening, and I will be introducing her to you very, very shortly. But before I do, I need to just go through a few of the house rules with you all. So as you're all aware, this is a public platform and your comments will be placed and will be visible to all members of the public. So we would just ask you to be cautious when you're placing your comments in the comments box just down there below. And just please be aware, guys, that for you to interact with us mediums here this evening, you actually do need or require an account with YouTube. And it's quite simple to register your details. It only takes a couple of minutes to do. And once you've done that, you will then be able to actually interact via placing comments, which you may see as visible right now coming up on your screen there. As always, guys, you know what I'm like. Please share us out there as much as you possibly can. And the way that you can do that via YouTube, if you just look below, there should be a little squirrely arrow. If you click on that, it will tell you that you can share, and you can share to many different social media platforms, i.e. Facebook and Instagram, etc., etc. So please share this out to your pages and any other pages that you might think this will be beneficial to and will be of interest. We also do have our lovely patrons that I can see some are already placed in their comments here. And for those of you that don't know about our patrons, they are our VIP members here at Spiritual Psychics TV. They have their own designated Facebook page, which basically gives them advantages and exclusivity to shows and anything spiritual that Spiritual Psychics put out just for members only. And if you'd like to become a member, guys, just take a look over on Spiritual Psychics TV's Facebook page, where you'll be able to get all of the relevant details and instructions of how to sign up. And by signing up, it costs you just as little as £1 a month. So that's not even the price of a bar of chocolate. So I have lots of exclusive shows and also our approved readers here on Spiritual Psychics TV who offer discounts for private readings. So, Producer Richard, I'm just going to go through and say a few quick hellos to some of our lovely viewers that are here with us this evening before I introduce our lovely guest. I can see that we've got the lovely Mary Dixie with us here this evening. Hello there, Mary. Thank you so much for tuning in and being with us here this evening. And Cherie Dye is also with us. Hello there, Cherie. Thank you for joining us. Hello there, Tina. Thank you very much for being with us. It's lovely to have you here. Hi there, Cheryl. Thank you for joining. Good evening to you, Holly Johnston. Lorraine Higgs is saying hi to everyone. Hello there, Lorraine. Thanks for joining. And Ginny's also saying hello as well. Hello there, Ginny. Hi there, Pamela Roger. Thank you very, very much for joining us. Lovely for you to be here. Hi there, Stace, the lovely Stace Shaw. And Lisa Cooper, hello everyone. I can also see that Eva Fawkes is with us saying hello. And Tina Place, good evening to you too, Tina. Also Claire Millward. So it's wonderful that you're all giving us these acknowledgements, guys. And please do keep conversing between yourselves because we do have a wonderful community here at Spiritual Psychics TV. But what I would like to do is bring on screen with me my lovely guest medium for this evening so that she can say a few hellos to you guys as well. So please welcome my lovely guest medium, the lovely Charlene Austin. And hello there, Charlene. Thank you so much for joining us here on Spiritual Psychics TV.
Hi, Bill. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good. So, Charlene, tell everybody at home a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what it is that you do, how they can reach you.
Okay, so I'm from Orpington. I've been a medium for around 5.5 years now. I've always had what I'd say is a gift to see spirits since I was a young child. Some of us lose it and then it comes back at certain times in our life, and that certainly happened to me. I'm very fortunate that I've had some wonderful mentors in circles that I've sat with, and it's really just gone on from there. I've been working out on platform. This is my first opportunity with yourself, Bill, on here, which is fantastic, and I'm really excited to be doing this evening. I do have a Facebook page. You can contact me on there if you wish to, and I will come back to you as soon as I possibly can. But I look forward to doing this evening.
Perfect. And what is your Facebook page, Charlene?
It is Charlene Austin.
Okay. And people will be able to relate to that because obviously they'll see your picture as the main profile image.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to working with you this evening. I've seen you work before and I think you're absolutely fantastic. And I know that everybody that's watching at home this evening will absolutely love you as well. So would you like to say a few hellos to all these lovely people that are welcoming you right now?
Absolutely. It's lovely. Hi, Hazel Harrison. Lovely to meet you. Terry Wall, hello. Nice to meet you. I'm very well, thank you. Christine Davis, hi. Julie Caswell, good evening, lovely. Sherry Dyer, hello. Christine, is it Maris? Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Thank you. Is that Tina? Hello, Tina. Lovely to meet you. Oh, John Nelson. That's my dad. Hello.
Oh, bless him.
Stay Shaw. Hello. Lovely to meet you. Rhonda Robertson. Hello.
Oh, bless you. So we could go on all night saying hello to you guys, but if we do that, we're not going to get round to doing any type of mediumship demonstration. So we are not ignoring you, but we do have to be conscious about the time frame that we've got to work in. So we are going to start moving forward. So the way that we do things here on Collective Consciousness is, as regulars know, myself and guest medium Charlene, we will be alternating doing readings, connecting with your loved ones, friends, family from the world of spirit. But what we will aim to do at some point during the show is actually working on the same link. So the two of us communicating with your same loved one from the world of spirit. So that will be really interesting. And it is, as we always say, an experiment. So we will give it our best shot and see where we go with things. Okay. So I think what we'll do, Charlene, if it's okay with you, I'll open up with the first link so you can see how things evolve whilst I'm doing so. And then once I've done that, I'll hand over to you and your very capable hands to offer your reading as well.
Perfect. That's great. Thank you.
Okay. All righty. So let's get... So let's get going. Okay, because I've been very conscious from around about 7:30 this evening of having a gentleman that's blending his energies with me, and he's linking in with me from the world of spirit. It's made me draw something down that I feel is of significance that I need to be showing to you guys here this evening, and you can see that he's made me do noughts and crosses, but he's also made me draw this house where you're not allowed to take your pen off of the paper. So I know that I've got to bring that through as some type of significant piece of information for the recipient that's going to be taking this information here this evening. I do feel with this gentleman, as he starts to blend his energies with me, that I don't want to be over my 50s. He's taking me into the number 50 and he's putting an arrow pointing upwards. So I know that he would have been above 50, but certainly below the age of 60. So I'm in my 50s with this gentleman. I know I've got a medium build as he starts to show himself to me, and I know I've got dark hair with this gentleman as well. I want to say it's almost black, okay, but it's not quite. So you would understand it being a very dark brown with this gentleman, okay? He also wants me to acknowledge, for some reason, a sports kit. And this sports kit is showing to me in the colour of blue, but I want to go towards a pale blue for some reason. So again, I'll just bring that part of the information through and hope that whoever it is who's out there that needs to take this part of the message will be able to relate to what it is, what he's trying to say to me here. He makes me feel as well, God bless him, he makes me feel as though my passing was quite sudden. I don't feel as though I suffered tremendously before I made my crossing into the world of spirit with this gentleman, okay? And what he's also doing at this present moment of time, he's actually just making noises of fireworks in my mind. He's just placing the noises of fireworks. So I don't know if I need to be acknowledging the early part of November and going indeed to fireworks as some type of a significant memory, or indeed if he's drawing me into the beginning of November as an important date that I need to be bringing through for you, the lovely recipient here this evening, or indeed, because this has just dropped into my mind as well, or indeed whether or not there has been an explosion of fireworks in the sense that you can relate to, not physically shooting up into the sky, fireworks within the family, okay? Because he's just placing all of that into my mind as he's bombarding me with all of this information. I do know that we have about a 10 to 20 second delay when we're streaming via YouTube. So I will be patient to see if there's anybody that can actually relate to this information that he's bringing forward with me, okay? But Jeannie is coming forward and she's saying, my husband maybe. Okay, Jeannie, so I wonder if you can relate to this information that he started to bring through for me, my darling, okay? So I know that I need to be in my 50s with this gentleman once again. For some reason, I just feel sporty. He wants to make me understand about some type of sports kit, and I want to be light blue for whatever reason that may be. And again, it's not for me to understand that information. It's for me to relate that information and pass that over to you, okay? But also this element of fireworks and bonfire night and the early part of November that I hope you can associate to why he's bringing that information forward for me. So again, if you could just pop it up in the comments there, please, my darling, just so I know that we're on the right link together, and that will just help me be able to move forward with this message with this lovely gentleman, please, okay? You would understand as well that with this gentleman, I want to just give you a sense of strength at this present moment in time, because if he's starting to impression me right now, he's actually giving me the sense of wanting to be really strong, okay? So I need to reiterate with him as he's chatting away in my ear that I wouldn't have been a big, physically fit gentleman. I would have been of medium build, but I would have been incredibly strong. He passed at 59. Thank you, my darling. I knew that he was taking me to 50s with that arrow above, but certainly not into my 60s. So that's absolutely perfect. You would also understand why he keeps wanting me to, again, acknowledge the hair, because he's just touched mine. Not that I've got much of it, as you can see, I'm sporting a convertible, but he's touching my hair, what I do have. So I know that I just need to go back to the hair information that he brought forward with regards to the colouring and being quite dark, you would understand with this, okay? Being quite proud with it as well. Family is in a bit of turmoil. That's why he was placing the fireworks the way that he did. But I also do wonder if you can still stay on that link that he's brought forward with me with regards to associating the beginning part of November as significance, because he just wanted to take me there. He died suddenly. God love you, and God love him. God bless him, my darling. Okay, I do know that, as I said, his passing was quick. He did make me understand that he was a strong medium build. Well, that's perfect. I do feel that we are on this correct link. I just want to know, I just want to finalise why he keeps giving me dark brown hair. Thank you. I just want to finalise why he keeps giving me this sports kit, why he just keeps bringing it forward, okay? I don't know if I want to be talking about rugby, okay, but for some reason I just get this sense of wanting to talk about this physical type of sports. And I'm not saying for 1 minute that he would have actually played it, but I just feel as though I need to be acknowledging watching it or having a love for this, or just associating this with somebody you can actually understand around you right now that will relate to that piece of the information. So again, I'll leave that with you and wait for you to come back to me on that. And I'll just move. Oh, it's making me feel tongue-tied as well at this present moment in time. I can't get my words out properly. So I feel as though I need to be relating this to you, my darling, so you would understand that you're feeling incredibly tongue-tied at this moment in time, okay? You're feeling very tongue-tied, and I just want to say that there's this element of frustration that washes over me as he actually gives me that part of the information as well there, my lovely. Football, okay, that's perfect. I just knew that he was bringing that forward for whatever reason that may be. And again, they work in the most wonderful of ways, our loved ones up in the world of spirit, just to give us accurate pieces of information that only you can relate to here, my darling, okay? But you can understand this element of frustration that's going on around you. I feel tongue-tied. I feel as though my tongue is being tied and that I can't say whatever it is that I need to be saying. There's just that element, again, he brings forward as he starts to blend his energies just that little bit more closer to me here this evening. He was a huge fan of football. Okay, God bless him. That's why he's bringing that link forward. Okay, but can you also understand as well, please, Jeannie, he's just making me want to go outside, okay? He's just taking me across fields at this present moment in time, okay? I need to be in this expanse openness, okay? And I feel as though he's making me want to do that with you, my darling. So I understand by what it is that he's saying here and taking me, okay, is that I just feel as though I need to be just getting away from everything right now. I feel at peace and I feel at one with all of this nature and all of what lovely Mother Earth has to offer us right now. So I really understand by what it is that he's showing me that you are a very grounded spiritual individual yourself, okay, and that I just feel so much more centered around the natural elements of what Mother Earth has to offer to me, fighting with your daughter-in-law. Okay, God love you and God bless you, my darling. Okay, we'll ask the healing angels to come out and place the healing where it's needed around you and your family right now, my darling. Okay, but please come back to me again and tell me whether or not I'm understanding what it is that he's showing me with regards to wanting to place you just out in the vast openness, okay, and just being really centered and being at one with Mother Earth right now, okay, because I'm just getting that noise coming through, you know, where people would actually meditate and they would use the words okay, and he's just placing that into my head as well. So I feel and I understand from what it is that he's saying to me here that, you know, you are very spiritually connected, and I just want to be centering you. Again, I want to be centering you with your meditation in the outside openness. You would understand here, my lovely, okay? And again, I know I've got a 10-20 second delay, so I'll just wait for that part of the information to come through. Excuse me while I have a guzzle on water. And I work with spirit, they make me really dry. Okay, let me see what else it is that this gentleman... Do you know what? For some reason as well, I want to be in jeans with this gentleman because he's just placing a pair of jeans on me. So I know that I feel comfortable dressing down, I want to say, okay? I don't want to constantly have to feel as though I'm being dressed up with this chap, okay? He just gives me a sense that I would have liked just being comfortable, okay? Being comfortable within the clothes I've got, but also being comfortable with the skin that I'm in as well. So he makes me understand that there would have been a place where he would have come from, God bless him, and he would have actually have had to overcome that within his own mindset. He makes me understand from his younger days, okay? So I just know that I've acknowledged as he matured that he become more comfortable with the skin that he was in, okay? And I'm very proud of bringing that part of the information forward as well. And I feel as though I need to be acknowledging you and your part that you actually played in that. Yes, you stopped meditating because of the turmoil. Okay, so this is his way of bringing it back in. And obviously this is through your own free will, my darling, but this is his way of wanting to get you back out there and getting you focused and getting you doing what it is that you know best, okay? So I'm going to leave that part of the information there with you, okay? But I just wonder again if you can just relate to why he showed me that pair of jeans and about being comfortable within his skin. Yes, he likes being in jeans. Thank you very much, because he just brought them forward there for me. God love him. Okay. All right. So if you're happy with the information that I brought forward there for you, Jeannie, what I'm going to do before I send him back off up to the angels, I'm just going to ask him for a parting gift, because he's made all of this effort to come all this way to have this conversation here this evening. So it's only fair that we allow him to part with a gift before we send him back off there up to the angels. Okay. And for some reason, as most of you know who've watched me work, Spirit do like to give me food to give as a parting gift. But for some reason, I just need to be bringing forward for you. It's almost as though I want to taste cherry and chocolate, okay? So I don't know if I'm having a combination of some form of a cherry chocolate bar that he wants to give me to pass over to you, or indeed if I want cherries coated in chocolate. But he's just giving that part of the information for me to pass over to you. And again, I need to be patient and wait to make sure that you can relate to that, because if you can't, I need to ask him why he's giving that to me on a symbolic level. Yes, been trying to raise your vibration. Good, my darling. We will again ask those healing angels just to come close and to pass on to you what it is that you need at this present moment in time, my lovely. Okay, but just let me know about this cherry and chocolate, please, my darling. And again, yes, I do know, Producer Richard, that I've spoken about food, and now they're all going to start a conversation about food on there in those comments. I know that, but what can I do? Oh, bless. Someone's been baking a cake, I think. The conversation's already started. Oh, my God, chocolate-covered cherries. Okay, my darling, as long as you can relate to that part of the information that he's brought forward as his parting gift for you, then I know that I've done my job. So I'm going to leave his love with you, and I'm going to say God bless you and thank you so much for working with me. Have we got our lovely Charlene on board and ready to go, Richard? So I will hand over to you now, Charlene. Just bear with us, guys. We've got a couple of bear with us. We've got a couple of technical glitches. Okay. All right. We have got a couple of technical glitches going on there, guys. So I'm afraid you're going to have to just bear with us at this present moment in time. So what I'll do whilst we're working to get Charlene back on screen here, I will just continue with another link that I've got coming forward at this present moment in time, because I know that I need to be talking about being mum. I know that I need to be a grandmother as well with this lady that is starting to blend her energies, and she's starting to come closer to me now. As she comes close to me, I do have to acknowledge instantly that I had issues with my heart, and it was my heart that took me over into the world of spirit. You would understand with this lady, okay? But again, I feel and understand with this lady, she's starting to communicate with me, okay, that I want to be quite instant again, okay? So I know that it would have been a fairly quick passing that would have happened with me, okay? I understand that Charlene's back. I'll finish this link off, Charlene, and then I'm coming over to you, my darling, okay? This lady, as she starts to make me understand a little bit more about herself, you would understand that I don't want to be particularly tall with this lady. I want to be around about 5'4", 5'5" with this lady, okay? I do want to be a little bit rounded with her, okay? I don't want to be on the big side, but I want to be rounded, and I just want to say I've got plenty of meat on my bones, and I hope that she doesn't pinch my ear or do anything nasty like that to me because I've made that referral. But I know that she would have been quite conscious about the way that she looked. Okay, so again, physical appearance, she makes me understand here. Okay, physical appearance, she would have worked on. Okay, she would have worked hard on her physical appearance, because again, she just places me in the bedroom, and she's actually, you know, sitting in front of this dressing table, and she's taking time to apply her face. She makes me understand. Okay, so I know that I was very conscious about the way that I looked. Okay, I can see Shelley Hall saying evening, Bill and Charlene. Evening there, Shelley. I wonder if there's anybody that can relate to this lady at this present moment in time, Richard. I wanna be taken up to my hair with this lady, okay, and I want to have short but wavy hair with this lady, okay, because she just gives me a sense of it being short and wavy, okay. All right, my darling, but she is making me feel quite breathless as well. She's making me feel quite anxious, so I feel as though the person that I need to be communicating with here this evening, you would understand about this form of anxiety that's going on around you at this present moment in time. Okay. Christine, you're saying my died of a heart problem. Can you relate to this as mum or nan, please, my darling? Okay. And please, can you also just confirm if you can relate to the other information that this lady's brought forward as well, please? Okay. And again, I'll wait very patiently. I will ask her to give me a little bit more. My mum died of something to do with the heart and was quick. Okay, fine. Okay, as long as you can take that information, my darling, then I know I'm on the right link. You would understand with mum as well about the way that she just had to be, okay? And also, Cherie, you're saying that you can take it as well. So I need to narrow this down and get her to give me a little bit more information. And now Lorraine's also saying maybe. So that's not good enough, Bill and Spirit. Come on, we need a little bit more information here, so I know who it is that I'm working with. That's not a problem. Okay. Can you also understand as well, please, ladies, about this anxiety, okay, this anxiety that she brings forward? But I need you to also relate to the part of the information about how conscious she was with regards to her appearance. She had bad anxiety, short hair, passed quick, says Cherie, okay? And it was her heart also. Okay, perfect. And also, I'm just asking her, can I please have something else? Because I just need to put it out there just so I know that I'm relating with you now, Cherie. Okay, my darling. For some reason as well, I know that I would have suffered with my knees at some point with this lady, because she's just making my knees feel very uncomfortable at this present moment in time. Okay, so I know that I need to acknowledge that there would have been issues in and around my knee joints. And Christine, you're still in on this link as well, my darling. Okay, so I wonder if either or both of you ladies are able to relate to the, and Lorraine as well. Crikey, we've got a triple one going on here tonight, guys. That's okay. I love it when Spirit give me a challenge. I just need one of you to be able to come forward and relate to the information she's given me with regards to the knees. Hello, Charlene. This is Carol and June from Richard Barnard. They're saying hello to you, my lovely Charlene.
Hello, lovelies.
So again, ladies, I just need you to come forward with that information for me, so that I know what and who it is that I'm working with. I seem to have lost my screen, Richard. Okay. Yeah, no, that's it. It's back on now. Yeah, I can see that Cherie's on screen saying my mum, she always tried to look her best. Okay. I've got to say that out of the three ladies that have come forward with the information, I do feel a draw to Cherie. So I will say to both Christine and Lorraine, thank you so much for stepping forward and taking the information, ladies. Please take something from this, because spirit do work in the most mysterious of ways. But I do feel as though I need to just continue this link with Cherie, if I may. And now Cherie's saying that she had really bad needs and complained all the time. Okay, my darling. So I'm just going to continue to move forward with the message for you there, Cherie, because as she's starting to blend a little bit closer now, she's just making me want to touch my ears. So I feel as though I need to be acknowledging earrings, okay? I need to be acknowledging her earrings. I feel as though I need to be talking about earrings that she would have passed down, or you indeed do actually have. Does she give you a name or date or anything like that to narrow it down a little? I will try to get as much of that from her as I possibly can from you. I'm just asking her to take me into a month here. For some reason, she wants to take me into the spring months. Okay, you can take absolutely everything. That's perfect. I do feel as though I need to be talking and relating to the spring months. Okay, so I want to be going to, if I'm not at the back end of March, certainly the beginning of April. Okay, with this lady, she's taking me there for whatever reason that may be, significant with regards to a birth, passing, anniversary. Okay, but I know that I'm being placed there for that reason. Okay, and also, can you understand as well why she's just making me feel a little bit throaty? Because she's starting to impression on my throat a little bit now as well. So I feel and understand with what it is that she's doing that there would have been issues in and around my throat. And if it's not with her, then indeed I need to be placing this with you, my darling. Yes, you have her earrings. Perfect. Okay, I am on the correct link. There we go. A little bit of perseverance with spirit, and we get there in the end. Bless you, Christine. I was hoping it was my mum, as it's her birthday on Saturday. Well, we'll all send you out lots of love, and we'll send up our thoughts to your mum for you as well. God bless you. Okay. Going back to you, Cherie, I just want to say as well that I can't get rid of this anxiety that she's bringing on me. Okay, so I don't know if you're feeling anxious yourself, or you're anxious around a situation that's going on around you right now. Okay, but it's almost as though what she wants to do is she's giving me that piece of the information. It's almost as though she's just embracing me, and she's just telling me, shh. Okay, she's just telling me, shh. So it's almost as though she's coming forward with a little bit of this comfort that I feel that I need to be placing around you right now, my darling. And again, I'll be patient and make sure that that part of the information relates with you. She had trouble breathing from smoking. Okay, but I just feel as though I'm being taken into my throat, and dynamically she's just making me feel a bit grainy there as well. Okay, so again, if you can relate to that, that will be absolutely fantastic. All right, okay. Let's just see what else there is before I get your gift from her and we send her back off up to the angels, and I'll wait patiently for you to. You also have bad anxiety. Okay, I knew that there was a reason why she kept doing that with me. So again, we're going to ask the healing angels to come close and place a healing around you where it's needed at this present moment in time. Okay, she also talks to me as well about a Christmas jumper. It's really funny because Christmas jumper scenario has just been around me the last couple of days, but she also talks to me about a Christmas jumper and wanting to give you a Christmas jumper. Okay, so again, I feel as though I need to just be making you want to look forward to Christmas. Okay, I just want to be happy, and I just want to be embracing Christmas, okay, because she just brings that through with a lot of love, but she also brings it through making me feel as though I want to be really happy and jolly. So I'm going to place that jumper there as well, and hope that you can relate to that part of the information. I'm just going to ask her for your gift, my lovely, before I send her back off up into the world of spirit with the angels. And she's just given me a glass of pure orange juice to give to you. Okay, she's putting the taste into my mouth as well, and it's really, really cold. So I don't know if she's giving this to me in a symbolic sense, or if indeed you can actually relate to why she's giving me this very cold orange juice, fresh orange juice. I've got the real potency and the real taste of it in my mouth, but I don't want the bits, okay, because she's just telling me about taking away the bits. Okay, so I feel as though this is something significant between the two of you. I'll just get her to take that off. I feel that this is something significant between the two of you with this orange juice and the bits you would understand, my darling. So I'm going to leave her love with you. I'm going to wait very patiently just before I hand over. Oh my God, I have her Christmas shirt. I washed it the other day so I can wear it for Christmas. Perfect. I knew she was giving us that for some reason. Just talk to me about the orange juice before I pass over to our lovely Charlene, please. And while I do that, I'm just going to clear my throat. Don't forget, my lovely people that are watching, please share us out there as much as you possibly can. The more shares we get, the bigger Spiritual Psychics TV becomes and the more people we relate to. You're not sure about the orange juice, then I need to work on that in a symbolic fashion, okay, because I don't want the bits. I want it to be pure. So I feel as though I just need to be giving you a boost with your vitamin C at this present moment in time. So once again, I hope that that relates and you can take that part of the information she's brought forward. And I'm going to leave her love with you and say thank you for working with me, my darling. God bless. And Charlene, we've got your back, so I'm going to hand over to you now.
Thank you. Hi, Rachel. Lovely to see you on here this evening. And Michelle, lovely to see you. Thank you. And good evening to Sam Pert. Lovely to meet you. So my connection is back. Thank you. I don't know what happened there, but we love a challenge, don't we, Bill?
Absolutely. The powers of the internet.
That's it. Okay. So this is slightly different to the way that I normally work, so I'm just going to roll with spirit. But at the moment, I have a lovely lady that is coming very close to me, okay? This lady, she did meet she did meet old bones, okay? This lovely lady, she's got a natural wave to her hair, and I have to say that she's got grey-white hair, okay? And it's a natural curl to it. I know that this lady became very frail towards the end of her life, and she's also putting a blanket over my knees. So I know that she would have felt the cold on her legs. This lady, she has been in the spirit world for some time. And I also know that she would have had some difficulty in her chest area. I feel that there's breathing difficulties, so it would be within her lungs. But I also feel that there's something going on around the heart, but I'm not sure if it's actually an angina type thing. But that's the impression that she's given me. I know that this lady, she had a chair that she loved to sit in. It was her favourite chair, is what she's telling me. And I know that family were saying to her that she needed one of those recliner chairs that could push her up so that she was able to get out of the chair easily. Because I feel that at some points there were some incidences where she had a fall. So she was quite unsteady on her feet. Does this make sense to anybody at the moment? Okay, let's keep going. Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe we're on the same link still there. Hey, Charlene.
Maybe. So you understand everything that I said there, Sherry? So the blanket across her legs, she was feeling the cold, and a sort of angina type thing with the heart, and that she would have been in the spirit world for a period of time. Oh, we've got another one as well. Sounds like my mum again. Alison Bott. Okay. Yes, my nan had her own chair. Stay sure. Okay, so I'm going to give a little bit more information. This lady is also coming up to my mouth area. So I feel that she didn't have all of her own teeth. My teeth feel very loose at the moment. And I feel that, okay, my lovely. She would have had her teeth in a glass. She's just shown me teeth in a glass. I've not had that before, so that's interesting. Stay sure. Yes, she was unsteady on her feet. Okay. This lady is also putting glasses on and off of me. I can take it all as well. Stay sure. Perfect. She's putting glasses on and off of me, so I know that she would have worn glasses. But she's also putting them on. You know the strings that would go around so that you can't lose the glasses. So they hang low if need be. So because I feel that she was one to put glasses down and then forget where she'd placed them. can you still take this, Sherry? She had an enlarged heart, stay sure. Mum had a pacemaker and false teeth. Okay, give me I'm going to ask for a bit more, okay? I know that sounds like my mum, Catherine. It's fine. I shouldn't have said that I like a challenge. That's what it is. Okay, so I also know that this lady, she was very much wanting to be in her own. She had false teeth and put them in a glass at night, stay sure. Okay. I know that this lady also was very homely. She had no teeth. She put them in a cup of night, even super glued them, had glasses for reading, Sherry. Okay, right, let's see. So this lady would have been very much about wanting to be in her own home. Okay, so she didn't want to be elsewhere. She wanted to be in her own environment. But I know that she had to go to hospital on several occasions. And at the end, I am seeing a hospital bed. So I do know that she would have passed on a hospital bed, whether that be in a hospital or in a home. But I'm very aware it's a hospital bed and that she had family around her when she passed over. I'm hoping this locks it down a little bit more. Glasses broke. Yes, stay sure. That's her false teeth. You got any more? Only to bingo. Okay. Right. This lady is also telling me, okay, Rose would link to this lady as well. The name Rose has just been shouted out to me. Okay. And also the name of Edward would connect with this lady as well. I'm just going to wait for the comments to be in the hospital. She died in hospital. Stay sure. Okay. I am going to go with this, and I am going to say, stay sure. I do feel like I'm more drawn to you. My mum passed in the hospital when I was there, Alison Barton. Okay. Alison, if I could just bed in a home. No, I do feel that I'm more with stay sure. So I'm just going to work with this just for a moment, if that's okay. But Alison, if you could just listen on in. Okay, so stay sure. Would you also understand that she would have collected like what I would call like knickknacks, so odd little bits. So there wasn't everything that matched. There was just odd little ornaments that she would have that she would have gathered over the year. But I'm also seeing like soft teddies. Edward is her son, my dad, stay sure. Thank you. Would you also understand my sister was Rosemary and my mother had a brother, Ted, Alison Barton. Okay. Rose, she had a rose bush my granddad planted for her. Okay. I do feel that I'm more to stay sure, to be honest. Okay. Thank you. Would you also understand soft, cuddly toy like teddies? And I'm seeing them in all different colours. And I feel like there was a particular one that she was very fond of. And I don't know if this was placed with her, but I just feel like this was a comfort for her. And she was very much about being comfortable, which is why, again, she's putting a blanket across my knees. And I've got very soft slippers because she's drawing my attention down to her ankles, where I feel that there's a bit of discomfort and a bit of swelling there as well. I know that she was unwell for quite some time, my love, okay? But I just need to say to you that she's doing absolutely fine over there, but she's been watching over you just to make sure that you're okay, because she's given me the impression that things have been a little bit up and down around you at the moment, that there's a situation going on where you really need to speak up about something. I'm just going to wait to see whether you can confirm this for me. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. I'm also getting red roses, and I've got some yellow ones as well. And I feel that the yellow ones, she had a teddy with her when she went to hospital or sat in her chair. Lovely. Thank you. she's talking about the yellow roses, and I feel that yellow was one of her favorite colors as well. Okay, but yellow, yes, she was ill for a few years. Okay, thank you. Yellow was one of her favorite colors, so she wants to place that around you to bring some brightness and upliftment around you at the moment, to really just give you a bit of an energy boost. Because I feel at the moment, I know that everyone's going through a terrible situation, but I feel at the moment you really just need that extra boost. And okay, my lovely. She's also talking about you not really keeping in contact with people. You're sort of going in within yourself is what she's talking about. And she just really wants to bring you back out of your shell. So she's hoping that by her coming through and sending love and healing to you, that will give you that little spark that you need. Okay. Yes, you can understand where the situation is. Lovely. Thank you. With regard to that situation, Stacey, I just need to say to you that you need to be strong. Okay, be strong, my love, and put your best foot forward, because things are going to be okay for you. It's about self-belief and trusting our loved ones in the spirit world, because she was not a lady that would lead. Yes, she loved yellow tops. Okay, thank you. She's not someone that liked to see anyone down. She's someone that would always communicate with you and give you a nudge if you needed one, picked you up when you were down, and that's really what she wants to do for you now. Okay, so just know that she's always with you, my love. I also have to give you the name of Bill, which I believe would actually be William, but Bill is also in the spirit world, and he comes very close to her. Oh, bless her, I'm getting better at stepping me out of my comfort zone. Good. She's giving you the big thumbs up there, my love. Okay, so she's very, very proud of you. She's allowing a Bill to come through as well, and I know that William would connect with her, and he's there as well to just give you a bit of moral support. And I believe that you would have photographs of them together from way back. So there is a box of photographs that is within the family that someone, yes, she did. We had many heart-to-hearts. Okay, bless you. Lovely. Someone has been going over photographs and reminiscing about the old times, because she's saying we did have some good old times. Even going back to her childhood, I know that she would have shared so many memories. Yes, her husband's brother. Thank you. So many memories of her childhood, and it was tough. It was tough that what she had to go through, but it made her the lady that she turned into in later life. And that's what she's saying to you. You've gone through some big changes throughout your life, but you've always come out the end of it, my love. And she's saying, I'm so proud of you, so proud of you. Oh my God, I'm going to make me cry. Bless you. It's just because she doesn't want to make you cry, my love, but it's just she needs you to know that she's right there with you. Okay. Before she pulls back, my lovely, I need to give you a train set that someone must have left behind, and I do feel that this comes through from a grandfather link. But the train set somebody should still have. But she's also given you roses as well, so that you remember her. And she's saying, I will visit you in your dreams again. So she's just telling me that she has been in your dreams, and I feel that's more so recently. Okay, but she is pulling away, my lovely. So I'll just wait for confirmation on that last bit. Spot on, Charlene. Lovely, thank you. Oh, she's blowing you a kiss, my lovely. So I'm going to blow you a kiss and say, God bless you.
Oh, that was such a beautiful message, Charlene. Well done. That was so lovely. Thank you very much. Well, what I'll do, Charlene, is I'll just run through what's coming on to Spiritual Psychics TV tomorrow with Richard, so that the viewers at home can see what's coming up for them tomorrow. And whilst I'm doing that, because I do want you to be able to do another link, and I know we lost you, so I went into 2. So whilst I'm going through the lineup for tomorrow, maybe you can get yourself ready to work on your next link, and then we'll come straight back onto you for another one. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, that's
perfect. Great. Okay, so tomorrow, what have we got on the lineup, producer Richard? So tomorrow we've got the runes with our lovely Sam. And what time's that tomorrow, Richard? 11:30 a.m. with Sam O'Neill with her rune readings. So that's something really interesting and lovely to look forward to. And then I think we've got tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. our lovely Bev Mann with her show Exploring Your Awareness, where you can learn to enhance your psychic and mediumistic abilities. Oh, and we've also got a guest coming on tomorrow with Bev, which is all about animal healing, which is wonderful, and communicating as well. Absolutely lovely. Perfect. So that's one not to be missed there, guys. Lovely Bev Mann. And then tomorrow evening, we've got our lovely Ashley Robinson at 8 p.m. with his show Being Spiritual, all about spiritual philosophy, independence, responsibility, integrity and trust. So that's 3 fantastic shows lined up for you tomorrow from 11:30 a.m. and an advance notice for you all. We've got the wonderful Polly Harnett and Leah Shaib, I think that's how you pronounce her name, Shaib. Sunday the 6th of December at 7:30 p.m. doing a trance demonstration. So for non-patrons, that's a £10 entry fee. For patrons, £8, and angel members, £5. And you can see all of the details just below on the screen there with regards to your Zoom access and password being passed on to you via email. So, Charlene, I'm going to pass back over to you for another lovely demonstration.
Lovely, thank you. Okay, so I've got a gentleman here this time, okay? This gentleman, he does come above myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm only 5'1", okay? So he does come above myself. This gentleman, he's wider across the shoulders, and in appearance, he presents himself very smartly, okay? But I do feel that with his shirt, he would have the top button undone. He wasn't really one to have it tight. He felt a little bit claustrophobic with it, so he'd always undo the top button. And he's telling me he would only put a tie on a special occasion, so that was weddings or a celebration of some kind that he needed to, and when he was told to, is what he's telling me. I know that sorry Richard, I can't see the screen properly. I know that this gentleman would have had a lot of breathing difficulties, and I know that he would have been very dry in the throat area. Okay, my lovely. He's actually talking about. Oh, okay. No, I can't see it. Yeah, got it. I'm back. Okay. So I know that this gentleman, like I said, he would have had a very dry throat, but he's given me the impression that something had to go down his throat to clear it towards the end of his life. So I know that there was a lot of discomfort with him. I also know that this gentleman had suffered for a while with this breathing difficulty and a dryness in his throat. He's also talking about like a reflux situation where he had to, he struggled with his eating because it would always give him drip, in his words, afterwards. So I know that it was very difficult for him. Okay, my lovely. Okay, he's going back to his appearance. So I know this gentleman's hair, he was slightly receding, okay? He's pushing it over, but he's saying when he had a good set of hair or lock of hair, he would have used like a Brill cream in his younger years, and he had jet black hair in his younger years, is what he's telling me. He said I had fantastic hair, okay? He was very proud of his hair. I also know that this gentleman, he must have been a smoker because I can smell cigarette smoke, but I feel that he would have rolled his own cigarettes because he's just shown me a tobacco tin as well. Does this make sense to anybody so far? Okay. I know that the name of Peter or Pete would link to this gentleman. I'm not saying it's his name, but it would connect with him. I also know that the month of May and the month of March would be significant to his immediate family. Okay, my lovelies. I also know that this gentleman would have been a very hard-working man when he was able to, but he had to give up work. He's showing me his hands, and they are, I'd say they were weathered. Let's say that. He's saying something slightly different, but I'm going to say that they were weathered. So he was very hard-working, and he'd put his hands to anything. He was a very good odd job man, in his words. Sounds just like my dad, Desiree. Okay. Desiree, would you also understand that at some point Dad would have had to be on oxygen as well, because I can hear like an oxygen tank, but I feel that there must have been talk of him having it at home at some point, because, okay, my love. I also have to say that he tells me that because he had been unwell for a time, his health was going up and down continuously, but the end did come very quickly for him, and he went very peacefully, in his words. Okay, my love. All right. I also want to give the name of Ray as well, that would link around this person. Ray would connect within the family, but I also need to say that his father is also in the spirit world. So I have, if it's yours, Desiree, it'll be Dad and his dad also in the spirit world. Oh, is she? Okay, I can't see those comments, Richard. All I can see. That's all right. Okay. Okay, so I know that, yes, he died from an asthma attack. Thank you, Desiree. That would explain why he's just also gasped for breath. Okay, my lovely. Sounds like my husband's uncle. Okay. I'm going to give you a little bit more. I know that this gentleman, he would have suffered for a long time. Again, he needs to reiterate that he did suffer for a long time, and it was up and down. And he's given me the number 3. So I feel that there would be 3 connected to him. Paul was his name and Peter his brother. Okay, Sherry, thank you. I know that there would be 3 connecting to him, so whether he was one of 3 or he had 3 of his own. Sherry Ray is my dad, and father is my spiritual father. Okay. Okay. He's also going back to, he's given me the, okay, I'm getting the month of August as well, that would be significant as well, is what he's saying within the family. About that, sorry, my screen's gone blurry, Richard. He's talking about, okay. He's talking about horses. So I know that there must have been a connection with horses. It could be that he used to like, oh, okay. He used to like a little fighter, is what he's saying. So there would have been times when he'd won some bets, and other times he would have lost. Desiree, 3 daughters. Okay. Desiree, can you take everything else that I'm saying, my lovely? So with the horses as well, he would have liked to flutter. And I'm also seeing dogs. So there would be greyhounds as well. So dog racing. I feel like he sometimes he felt very lucky. So he just like a little dabble. Although I do know that he was told to stop, because sometimes he'd come home and would have lost more than he'd put on. And he's laughing about it because he would get told off. Okay. All right, my lovely. I also know that there is a large photograph of this gentleman in a house, okay, and it's a large photograph of him on his own, okay. August is his son's, my brother's birthday. He had a horse. Okay, Desiree, I do feel that I am more with you, to be honest, my love. So if you can just continue listening. Okay, my love. And would you also understand? August, his son's, my brother's, but with your brother, my love, would you also understand that there are things that are going on around him that he really needs to take control of? I feel like there's a lot of stress going on around him, and that it's either himself or you, Desiree, that is suffering from headaches at the moment due to stress. There's a lot of tension, because he's just saying that someone needs to just reassess a few situations and not worry about the small things that we can't control. If you could come back to me on that, that would be great. Okay, my love. He's also talking about you at the moment, in saying that you have been on a little bit of an emotional roller coaster over the last 6 months, okay, where you've not really felt quite yourself. And he's literally just moved my curtains, okay? So I know that you just want to shut the curtains and just leave outside and just want to focus on yourself. But when you do that, you tend to overthink a lot of things, okay? Because he's saying to you, come on now, my love, just calm down. But he wants you to talk about how you're feeling rather than keeping it locked up inside. He is saying he's the fine one to talk, because he wasn't necessarily someone that would express how he's truly feeling. So if he was anxious about something, or something was playing on his mind, he'd rather deal with it himself than leave it for everyone else. And that's where you get it from, okay? He's saying that he was quite stubborn, as you can be as well. Please don't shoot the messenger. But he is just saying that you do get that from him. I know that since he's passed, it's been extremely tough for you, but I also know that he has been within your thoughts every day, okay? But he wants to say thank you. So I know that you and your siblings must have done so much for him before he passed over. And also he's talking about a funeral as well. So I know that the funeral was very much him. So you've done everything you possibly could for him, and he wants to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. He's also talking about a poem that someone must have read or written for him, because he's saying that they were such beautiful words. If you could come back and let me know on any of this, that would be great. Okay, lovely. He's also talking about you having a bit of a clear out, okay? So I know that there's some things going on within your home environment where things are changing or need to be changed, okay? Because I'm seeing boxes and I'm seeing things going in and some coming out. So I feel that there is either a thought of a move or you have moved, okay? But he is saying you need to have a good old clear out, because you've tended on keeping a lot of stuff, and he is saying stuff from way back that you don't need now, okay? I know that you must have belongings of his, which he's happy that you have, but I feel that others also have items that belong to him as well. Have we got any clarification on any of this, Richard? The last I got was no photos. Right, so we could be with Sherry. Absolutely, it's been hell regards an abusive neighbour. No, we had a very bad fractured relationship, so maybe it's not my dad. Okay, so then we could be back with Sherry. Yes, he watches the races every day and listen every day. And there's large photo by himself as his brother's house. They lived together for their whole life. The last 6 months have been insane. Sorry, Sherry, I'm just catching up on the messages. He was a quiet person and kept it all to himself and very stubborn. Okay. You would also arrange his funeral for the family. Okay. We had to move his brother as their house was sold after 40 years. Okay, so it does. I apologise. I do. That was his birthday month, August. Okay, so Sherry can practically take everything that I've said. Okay, that's fantastic. Split link. Yes, I think that's correct, Desiree. I think that I could have someone that was waiting for you as well. But if you can, I'm just going to finish up here, because I feel maybe more of this was for Sherry. So Sherry, you understood everything that was going on, and would you understand also the? So you've said about the moving. My husband has been praying for him to come through. Does you mention fire? I've not had anything of fire. I'm going to be very honest. I've not heard anything about fire. I just sounds like my husband's uncle. Sherry. Okay. Right. No, that's fine. That's great. Thank you very much. Okay, so obviously we know that there's things that need to be dealt with and that you need to speak out about situation. Okay, but he's coming through to give strength. Okay, would you understand also that your husband has got difficulties in his back area as well? And I also feel that this has been going on for, yes, it's Valeria, I think absolutely everything. Okay. Also, I feel that this back problem has been going on for some time, but he tends to carry stress in his shoulders and his lower back. Okay. Because he's saying that he's trying to send him a lot of love and healing to rectify that problem. I also feel that there must be a job change or speak of a different employment opportunity around Larry. Okay. Because he's given the thumbs up and saying that this will be a positive thing. Okay, this is something that's needed to happen, but I feel that Larry isn't really one for change. That's what he's saying. He was burnt very bad, so I was hoping you would say something. Okay, I'm not going to make any of that fit. Okay, he's not mentioned anything about fire to me. I apologise, but there's nothing there at the moment. So going back to the employment, I know that something really needed to be changed around the employment, but he's saying everything is going to be positive and everything is going to work out. Okay. Okay. All right, my lovely. I know that you've said about burnt and fire, but would you understand why I get why he's showing me his left hand, like the left arm? There's something that's not quite right around. He's here with me now, and yes, bad back. He's looking for a new job. Okay, perfect. So just know that he's helping and guiding in the right direction for that. But he is going back to his left hand. So I don't know if this is with Larry or whether it is with the gentleman that I've got. But there's some difficulty in the left hand. Okay, left hand and left arm. Sorry. Would you also understand someone that is having difficulty in speaking, because my words were really getting jumbled there? No, that's okay. I just want to make sure. Okay, my words were really I was getting a little bit tongue-tied. So that could be something different in the fact that Larry really needs to think about the way that he speaks to people, in the way that he presents himself, because I feel that that's around the employment area as well. So just be himself is what he needs to do. That's the message that's coming through. Larry needs to be himself and put his best foot forward. It was completely burnt and has wires in his left hand and arm. Thank you. God bless you. Okay. So that would be why he's showing me that for you. Okay, my lovely. So I hope that's a bit more confirmation for you. He's bringing a lot of strength in for you and the family. Okay. But he is trying to pull back from me. He's talking about okay, there's a little box that must be left behind that would belong to him or someone else in spirit. It's like a little trinket, but he's given it as a present as well. So I know that this must have a memory to it, a little trinket that has a lot of memory. It's an old like silver one. Okay, it has a lot of sentimental value, is what he's saying. But I know it's within the family. But that's what he wants to talk about, is that the family are important. Yes, he does, definitely, Larry. Okay. The family are very important, and that's what he's saying. Keep the family together and make sure that we enjoy Christmas. Okay. Please don't dread Christmas. We know it's been a difficult time. And please keep lighting a candle. So I know someone must be lighting candles for loved ones that are in the spirit world, because they are seeing that light shine, and that's what brings them so close to you. But he is leaving so much love for you. Oh my God, so sorry, I was having to. No problem, it is the way it is. We can't do much about that. But I just need to say to you that he's sending a lot of love. He's coming close to you, and he wishes you all the best. Yes, it's at Larry's dad's house. Perfect. Thank you so much. All the best. So much love coming to you, and enjoy Christmas. And he's given you a big bowl of Brussels sprouts. I don't know if you like them. I don't, but I hope that you do, because he's given you a big bowl, and I feel that he would have been quite fond of them. But with that, my love, Sherry, I'm going to leave it with you and send love and healing to Larry as well. God bless you.
Oh, that was another lovely reading. Thank you so much, Charlene. That was lovely.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you.
They work you hard, don't they?
They do. Yes, they do.
Invariably, they do that. I just need to see a change on my screen, please, Richard. Okay, so I can see that lovely Lisa Paris is with us. Hello there, Lisa. Thank you for joining us this evening. And Lisa Cooper, evening from the UK. Have we got any overseas viewers with us this evening? Love to know, guys. Mm. And Fanny's with us from Australia saying good morning. Well, good morning to you too.
Morning.
Joanne Clark is saying good evening. Good evening to you, Joanne. Thank you for joining us. Sherry's just saying he absolutely hates Brussels sprouts, says Charlene. So just another bit of validation there for you. And Jessica's saying how beautiful that reading was that you just gave. That's lovely, isn't it, when we get such beautiful feedback like that. Rhonda's saying, well done, Charlene. Spirit definitely challenging you.
Absolutely. But challenge accepted. We love a challenge, Bill.
Absolutely. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. So I don't know if you want to maybe just start working on bringing a link through. I'm just going to go on this link that I've got here with this gentleman that's been waiting patiently for me just to bring him through and talk about his life. And then what we'll do is on that link that you bring through, we'll have a go at working together and see what we can come up with for one of our lovely viewers here this evening. All right? Okay. My internet's having issues.
Oh, is it?
Okay. I understand we've got a bit of an internet issue going on somewhere, Charlene. So we'll just be conscious about that. But I just need to talk about this lovely gentleman that I've got with me because I do want to be talking about dad and a granddad. So I have to acknowledge he was a dad and a granddad whilst he would have been here on the earth plane. Okay. And the first things that he was saying to me whilst I was opening up and blending his energies with me, he was talking to me about waiting for a star to fall. Okay, and he almost took me into that song, and I don't know who sings it, but he was waiting for a star to fall, and he kept talking to me about twinkles. Okay, so I feel as though I just need to be acknowledging some type of association between recipient and dad stroke granddad. I feel as though I'm leaning towards dad here, okay? But I feel as though I need to be talking and just validating a bit of information about the two of you talking or having some type of an affiliation with the stars. Him bringing this through is so significant for whatever reason that may be. He does give me a sense of headaches with him, okay? He's making my head split at this present moment in time, and it makes me feel and understand as though there was a cancerous condition that was going on in this gentleman's body because he's making me taste metallic, and when I get this metallic taste, I identify it with chemo therapy. Okay, so I feel as though he's trying to make me understand that there was a cancerous condition he passed of, and that he would have had treatment for this, you would understand. I want to stand tall with him. I want to stand about 6 foot, and I want to have a fairly slim build with this gentleman as well. He puts into my mind the name James and Jim. So again, I don't necessarily want to say these are his names, but I know these names, or this name where it's cut down from James to Jim, is associated around this gentleman. And I don't normally get names with spirit, so I'm going out with a lot of assertion on that for some reason, because when they give me something new, I embrace it. I know there's hair loss with him as well, okay? I know there's hair loss. Again, I want to go to the top of my skull with this gentleman, please, okay? And he wants me to shave, okay? He wants me to shave, so I understand that he would have been a clean-shaven gentleman. I don't like facial hair for some reason, as this gentleman's energies blend in with me. All right. Also, what I do need to be acknowledging, okay, is that there truly are angels. Okay, I didn't believe, okay, but there truly are angels. He makes me understand. He makes me want to say, and he stands amongst them. He stands amongst the angels. And again, it's important for me to bring that part of the evidence forward for the lovely recipient who can take this this gentleman's love as he's starting to come closer here this evening. And again, Richard, I don't know if there's anybody that's associating to this evidence, please, but I'll just continue to work with him until something comes up. Okay, Terry, I related to the beginning and was typing until you said Slim, James and Jim. Okay, Terry, well, if that's not for you, then that's absolutely fine. But thank you very much for popping that up there for me. I also just need to be acknowledging, as he's taken me into this guardian angel, or standing amongst the angels and talking about guardian angel now, I need to acknowledge that I am a guardian angel. I am your guardian angel, whomever it is. I know you're out there somewhere. Come out wherever you are. I know you understand that he is your guardian angel, okay, because he's just given me a sense of me actually feeling him around me right now. So I need to be associating that with the recipient who's taking this message here this evening. And for some reason, what he also wants to do with me is I almost want to wear or feel as though I've got either like a supporting back belt, like a supporting belt for my back, for the lower part of my back for this gentleman. So again, I understand that there would have been issues with the lower part of my back with him, or indeed with the recipient who can take the message. Pamela, you're saying people used to call my dad Slim Jim. Well, Pamela, I don't know if you can relate to the other pieces of information that he's been bringing through. And again, I'll be patient to see whether or not that actually sits with you there, my darling. But I do want to just stand tall with him. I know he wants me to take my beard off, so I feel as though he would have been very freshly shaven and quite regular with doing that, you would understand. But you can also understand about the hair loss that he's placing on the top of my head at this present moment in time. Okay, all right. And for some reason as well, he's just saying to me about that little nursery rhyme about there being a worm at the bottom of my garden, and his name was Wiggly Woo. So I know that he's taking me out into the garden. Okay, so I feel as though I need to be going out and working in the garden with this gentleman. I feel as though I need to associate that part of the evidence there as well and bring that forward there for you. So I'll just wait patiently just to see whether or not you can relate to this information there, my darling. And I'll just take a sip of me gin. It's not gin really, it's water. Okay, let me just see if there's anything else that he wants to talk to me about, because I feel as though he's given me quite a lot of information as he stands next to me here. But I just want to be saying, sorry, Richard. Okay. Okay, Pam saying not her dad. Okay, Pamela, thank you very much for bringing that through. Charlene, I wonder if you can pick up on anything else here that I've brought forward, if you can come in on this link. Because I just get this sense with this gentleman about him just standing next to me, standing close to me. So it's almost as though what I want to be saying is that the recipient would know of him being with them, okay? Because he just makes me aware of, like, you know, not really believing in angels, but now standing amongst them. So it's almost as though he just wants to bring that evidence through about being somebody's guardian angel. I don't know if you can pick up on anything else there.
Yeah. I mean, I get the same. I've had the same with you with the head. Everything that you've just picked up on was what I picked up on at the same time. How bizarre.
Right. Okay.
So I know, the same as you, I know that he does want to let someone know that he is right there. But I also feel that, like you said, this goes. I actually feel it goes to a female energy that's on here. Okay, that he's waiting to speak to a female. Because I know that. Sorry, I can only see half of that. I know that. Right, so that makes sense. But I feel that that maybe Fanny, would you understand actually feeling like someone has been standing right next to you, because that's the impression I get, and you would really feel this man because he's got quite a strong presence. Okay, a very warm feel that I get when he comes by me. I don't know if that's the same with you, Bill, but very warm I get.
I get the sense of him coming into my right-hand side, but that just might be the way that he's connecting with me. I don't know if you're getting the same
No,
feeling.
I've got exactly the same because I keep going to my right side. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So I know that if it is for you, Fanny, I know that that's where you would sense this energy that comes beside you, and it's almost like when you feel this, all of a sudden you've got a bit of strength, like you know that you're not on your own, like any battle that you have to come up against or any hurdle that you need to get over, that you can do it no matter what. Okay. And I feel that there's been times when you've really felt that you've not been able to continue and you just want to give up, and that's why he's coming close. And like Bill said, he wasn't necessarily a believer, okay, but now, wow, is it absolutely, okay? And now it's almost like it's his turn to give something back, okay? And that's what he wants to give to you. Sorry, Richard, I can't read what Fanny's written there.
Oh, bless her. Okay. Fanny, I wonder if you can also just relate to the reason why he wants to take me to the bottom of the garden, why he was bringing that nursery rhyme in. I don't know whether or not that would have been a nursery rhyme that you would have shared between you. I'm not saying that for any one moment here, but what he is doing is placing that into my head because he wants to take me to the bottom of the garden. So I feel as though I need to be going to the bottom of your garden, or indeed you need to be relating to the bottom of his garden for some type of significance, because he just wants to take me, but I need to go right down to the end. And again, as I'm saying this, I'm just getting a sense and a feeling as though I've got something that's been maybe planted within a garden that is in memory of this gentleman. There's something that's growing that's in this garden, and that's the reason why he wants to take me there. And you're saying it's true. I feel disconnected from the family. He did the same to his family. Okay, yeah, because he did come forward with a little bit of a standoffish stance, although he was very willing to come forward with the information that he was giving. I just had a little bit of a standoffish stance of a presence as he was first blending there. So that would make absolute sense. I don't know if you have anything else that you want to add to that there, Charlene.
This is really bizarre, but Fanny, I need to give you like fairies. As you're talking about the end of the garden, Bill, you know, when we're younger, I know my children, they believe that there's fairies at the end of the garden. Okay, so it's more of a magical, trying to bring it all together and just make it magical and loving for you. Really just to pick you up, because it's almost like you've really fell from a great height. Okay, and he really doesn't want history repeating itself. Okay, so it's almost like he's trying to say to you, he's showing me a bridge. Okay, so he's putting a bridge at the end of the garden as well. So it's about building bridges. Okay, we need to give that olive branch. Okay, you need to be the one to give that olive branch and just see where it goes. Okay, I know that he must have had some trust issues, and as do you, my love. And he's saying sometimes we just need to swallow our pride and just take a chance. Okay, that's what he wants to say. Take a chance. What have you got to lose?
Absolutely. He was just saying to me, roll the dice, as you said, take a chance. So he was just giving me dice, roll the dice, roll the dice. So absolutely, just re-emphasising on just that part of the evidence that you brought forward there. I just feel as though I don't want to keep doing things samely right now. Okay, what I want to be doing is I want to evolve with my life, with this lovely young lady who's coming forward here and taking the evidence. Okay, I want to be moving forward now. I want to take a few chances. I want to take a few risks. I don't want to keep playing things safe just because it's within my comfort bubble. It's almost as though what he wants me to do is pop it and just go out there, because he's just saying to me now, okay, he's just saying, talking into my ear, he's just saying to me, it's a big, wide world out there. It's a massive world, so go and claim it. Go and take your piece. So I just feel, again, that this is a strength and a little bit of upliftment that he's bringing forward here as he's doing so, because he's just putting a sunflower into my mind right now. And when Spirit do that, I work with the colour yellow to give people that upliftment. But also, I have to acknowledge with a sunflower how tiny it starts and how beautifully big and massive it grows. Okay, and I feel that he's just making me refer to you, Fanny, with your own personal growth right now. So I'm going to just place all of that information and that love that he's brought forward with you and say thank you very much for coming forward and taking the link. And I will leave Charlene to close the link off with you, with your lovely dad there. Thank you.
Sure. When we're saying about the growth as well, can I just say he's talking about having the confidence when it comes to love. Okay, so just let your guard down a little bit when it comes to love, because I feel that he was very guarded as well, the same way as you are. And he's saying, again, take a chance. Okay, you need to take a chance in all areas of life. He absolutely adores you. Okay, there's so much love that comes through, and he's so proud of you. But just do not give up, and that's very important. And he's very strong when he's saying that. Do not give up. Okay, and he's right there with you. So with it, lovely, I am going to leave his love with you, and he's blowing you so many kisses, and he's giving you a little cross on a chain as well. Okay, so when I see a little cross on a chain, I do feel that you would have had one when you were younger, but also it's about keeping the faith. Okay, keeping the faith and the trust in your loved ones, the loved ones in spirit, because they will not lead you wrong. Okay, so I'm going to leave their love with you, and I'll say God bless you, and I wish you all the best.
Oh, that was so lovely. Thank you so much for working with us, Fanny. God bless you. Okay, so Sherry's given us some feedback there. She says, God, I love SPTV. Sorry, just had to say it when you have turned a non-believer into unsure a believer now, meaning Larry. Oh, thank you so much, Sherry, for the feedback. That's so lovely. And we work so incredibly hard here at SPTV. Richard is just like the most amazing producer that we could ever ask for. He works so hard behind the scenes to bring you guys these shows. And, you know, I think we just need to big Richard up tonight, because he really, really, really does. I mean, when I went to the studios that day with you, Richard, and you were talking to me about all of these different pieces of equipment and cameras, I mean, after 5 minutes, I was brain dead. I just could not absorb any more information. It was like input. I just could not take it. But it is amazing how hard you work. So thank you from myself, all of our other hosts on the show, and also our viewers for bringing these shows to us. Fanny's saying, thank you so much. That brings so much warmth. You're right, both of you. And I need to open my warmth. Thank you. I needed to hear from him. Well, you have, my darling, and God bless you. So that just leaves... Yeah, sorry. Oh, cool. Okay. So live stream from 10 o'clock tonight, guys. Richard's just whispering in my ear. 10 o'clock live stream tonight with the lights off and the infrared on, just so that you can see activity. Apparently it was done last night. I missed that. It was done last night, and there was lots of captures on there. So there's something else for you guys to maybe come back and tune into a little bit later on this evening. So it just leaves me really just to say, Charlene, thank you so much here on Collective Consciousness. It's been absolutely lovely having you on board and working with you.
Bless you. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's been fantastic. Thank you, everyone.
God bless you. Thank you so much indeed. So, guys, dates for your diaries, as always. Next Collective Consciousness will be on the 3rd of December, Thursday, the 3rd of December at 8 p.m. Clue to my next guest's identity will be up on my Facebook page starting from Monday. That's Bill Hughes, Psychic Medium. You can follow me there and get involved with trying to guess who's coming on to the show on the 3rd of December. And then the date that you all really need to be setting in your diaries is the 17th of December, which is the last show of Collective Consciousness for 2020. And boy, have we got a show planned for you guys. So that is one definitely not to be missed. So for myself, Producer Richard, Charlene, thank you so much for joining us here this evening. And until we meet again, may the love and light of spirit be with you always. Good night and God bless everybody. God bless.
Good night, everyone. God bless.